Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Timberborn. So, yeah, there's a problem we have to fix, namely this overflowing of water. But I've already set plans in motion. We'll come back to that later. So, there's some other things we got to get set up, and there's 20 beavers I've got to figure out where they're going to work. So, a couple things that I want to do. Right now, we are going to expand out our tree production because right now that's slowing us down. So, that's the first thing we're going to do. And I've been debating when I wanted to expand over to here. I was like, going to make the second district over here. But for the time being, we can still hold off on that. And we will build another source of trees over here. We are going to remove these resources. How I hate getting rid of perfectly good resources. It's alright, we can always grow more berries. And as you can see, I did not put a gatherer over here to gather these berries that we have grown. But I'm going to move that one anyway. I kind of figured out something. That I needed to do. So first, set all these trees down here to be removed. And then maybe when we get some wood, yeah, that not paying attention to that actually really holds up everything we're gonna do. But luckily, we can always plant more trees. Okay, so we're back. We have a drought on the way, which is fine, but I just needed some time to get these stairs built to get us some more wood so we could actually get our forester built and they could start planting these trees, because this is very what's the word I'm looking for, disconcerting. Let's see, I have those on low priority, which is fine. They finished this up here. Alright, so this is going to be, at some point that'll fill in water and that will actually help out this area. I may have to turn that off though with the drought incoming, just to make sure that we maintain our water for our colony. I shouldn't have to turn these pumps off though this time, which will be a huge thing. And looking at this, I need to get everything else stabilized before I can start the next big project that I want to do. It has to do with water. Like so many things. Let's see. So as we're looking at this over here, this area over here, are these too far? No. I just need to up the priority so they'll come and pick that up, clean that up. Oh, hey. How about we have them cut that tree down? Oh no! I had them destroy perfectly good wood. What kind of beaver colony manager am I? Get your head in the game, coach. Okay. Do. Alright. Plant some more oak there. More birch here. And that entire area is not for the removal. Okay, 7.5 day drought, and I should have raised that up to 3 beforehand, but it's fine. Why is there so little water? Yeah, I should have raised it up to 3. I forgot. But this is how this works. 2.5. Let's see, how much wood do we have? Because our planks aren't running, which is not a terrible thing. Oh, we'll have 1,300 science. All right, let's get some things. Get a stream gauge and put that there. So a stream gauge will tell me water flow and it'll tell me water height. Right now it looks like we're at a point where alright, that didn't. Boom. 2. So this is how this works. I lower this one until it's completely even, and then as it goes, so my water level is 0.25, which is 0.25 of one tile. So we can lower this some more and watch the stream gauge. 0.32, 0.3. How much water do we have? Not a lot. It's because we have so many more beavers. I just can't keep up. So we have, on to a different topic. We have scrap metal there. We have scrap metal here. No, trees, tons of scrap metal and a mine. Scrap metal here. And a mine there. So now the big decision is where I want to try to get the scrap metal from first. And if I take it from over here, then I can get it relatively close. Whoa. That that could have been a catastrophe. Put that down to 0 so the rest of the water flows out of there. Yes, we're going to lose our spatter dock. Okay. What was I doing before the near catastrophe happened? Do some temporary management because I just don't like wasting resources. I'm going to pause this water dump. I should have turned it off sooner. I was not paying attention. We're going to put that down to 0. We only have a day and a half left. So we have more than enough water to last another day. Priority on that. Priority on that. And to all my viewers who, I'm sorry about the annoying mouse clicks and the keyboard clicks. Mechanical keyboards are my favorite, but I've been trying to actually do this. I talk very loud normally, and I'm trying not to overpower my microphone with my loud voice all the time, you know. So I've been trying to find a nice balance. All right. So these tiny ones, I have spatter dock in there, grilled spatter dock for that one. I have grilled potatoes. We can put some potatoes in there. And with that, our drought is over. I'm going to slowly raise these back up to just get the water flowing because that's more important right now. And changing the priority on these levees to get them completely finished. Now that the water's flowing. Should be able to raise this one all the way up, and it's not going to make a difference. All the water's still going to flow. I can at least start raising this one up. It's almost done. Just one more block and we're safe. And now I realize what I misestimated. What I misestimated was the height of the water flow from this section to this section. No! Yep, well, there goes that theory. Which means I still need to do one more level. Well, at least you can learn from my mistakes. But you know, I am actually having fun making these mistakes. I feel like every time I play this game I learn more about it. So let's undo that. Get rid of that path. I feel like I just made all of that even worse. Oh well. Turn the water dump back on. And there's a reason I really want to get to the scrap metal at some point, and it's because you need scrap metal to make dynamite. Dynamite is very useful at landscaping. So getting dynamite is a huge thing. All of this is putting my larger project on hold still. All right. Let me see. This is the larger project. All right. Oh yeah. I might need to Okay. So one thing about this game is it always builds in the order of things that you put down. So there's a reason why I am demolishing that. It's because I want them to build from the other direction till they get to this one and do this one last. So in order to do that, they need a path back up there, and then I have to put them in from that direction. Okay, in the last little interim, what I was doing was setting up all of this over here. Well, now we are working on blocking all this off to give us a little bit of a larger reservoir down here, and I think that one is going to have to be a dam right there to continue to let water flow out. So we don't want to completely block it off. We want to have the water be able to escape, otherwise it is going to flood everything down here. Wow. You're kidding me. I just can't win today. I just can't. Yeah. This is this is an interesting problem. It's a very interesting problem. I haven't had to deal with this. This is what makes water coming off of multiple levels difficult to deal with. So the one option I have is I can build a whole nother layer to this, which is fine. I have no problem with doing that. But I can also see if I can just section it off enough to where it's not coming in and killing all of my trees over here. We won't have to worry about that with the drought coming, because with the drought coming, the water will stop flowing and it will give me time to look at this at a different angle and come in. Because the problem is, this is another thing I did while we were taking a little break. Was I was making a scavenger over here to start collecting scrap metal, and the problem is you can't collect scrap metal while that's flooded. So this was something else I needed to do. I'm sure you're wondering, why am I taking this down? Well, I had a little bit of an idea while I was working on one of my practice maps, and as I said, like, this was a design that the devs came up with that I've been kind of toying with and trying to make it my own over my time playing it, and I came up with a solution to make things a little bit more I guess the best word would be a little bit more incorporated to making larger storage areas. So we had paper for this one. And we're going to do the same thing to the other side now that that one's finished. And after that, let's pause. After that, we are going to call it, because this is going to run a little bit long otherwise. So let's just get this all set up. So now that we've got all that set up and everything, I think we're gonna call it here, and you'll see why this was so important in the next episode. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you like this. I plan on starting another game soon, pretty soon, to run as something just a little bit different than Timberborn. I love this game, but I feel like I would be doing you a disservice if this was the only game I showed you. Alright, so I'll see you in the next one.